Welcome to another episode of Equity Street, where we provide the roadmap to property wealth. We're answering the questions of real estate investors across the country, and of course, I am joined by one of Australia's leading property experts, Matthew Bauer, to answer your questions. So let's get straight on into it. Now, today's question comes from Jack and Lauren, and they've said, do you think the current generation has as much opportunity to create wealth as our parents did?
Yeah, that's an interesting one, guys, and great question. I think, and depending on which generation you're in, there might be an argument one way or the other, but I certainly think there is as much, if not more, opportunity these days for people to become successful property investors and create wealth. The amount of information, educational focused information, and the access to that information these days is much more readily available. Yes, there's a lot of fluff and noise out there on the internet and conflicting pieces of advice or conflicting strategies and so on and so forth. But the sheer volume of information that is at everyone's fingertips these days, I think, is a major difference and an advantage to what a lot of people's parents perhaps were able to tap into or refer to over the last few decades historically. So I guess it's a double-edged sword on that basis. There's the opportunity to become more educated and a lot faster. There's certainly, I guess, a more aggressive or gung-ho mindset in terms of taking responsibility and wanting to get ahead that much sooner and that much faster, versus whilst the equal responsibility was there with parents, but the traditional approach was or has been to secure that home, owner-occupied property, and then pay that off in its entirety before you even started or to consider any type of investment scenario, or perhaps at best they might have picked up one small investment property if they were heading in that direction. So yeah, I think the opportunities are boundless. It's out there for those who want to seek it out and take advantage of what's at their fingertips these days.